want to record you if I don't have your permission. Can I just ask you one question why you came here? We're here at the Bitcoin show. There are no women here. BTC China did a poll. They said 92% of the users were men. It's just a sea of men. So I found this beautiful young lady. What's your name?
Lauren Plowishki.
Lauren, what brings you to the Bitcoin Expo?
My boss is here with Bit Capital. We're a brokerage, and I came with him as head of public relations.
Okay, so head of public relations. So your job is to kind of make sure everybody understands what he's doing, right?
Correct.
Okay. So do you own any Bitcoins yet, or do you plan to own any?
I actually get paid in Bitcoins, so I now have 3.
Wow, well, congratulations. All right, we're here with Megan. Megan, what brought you to the Bitcoin conference?
So I work with Pillsbury. We have an attorney team of about 70 people, 70 attorneys working in the social media and game space. Core members of those teams also focus on virtual currency, which jives nicely with the Inside Bitcoin conference. We also have a number of attorneys that focus on the convergence of social games and gambling, which jives nicely with the Social Games and Gambling Summit right next door.
There are very few women in here.
That's another reason why I came to the conference.
Just to kind of show some girl power.
Just kidding, that's right. I don't know, I guess it is somewhat dominated by gentlemen here, but I think we'll see a change in that as this trend picks up and is a little bit more ubiquitous.
And what interests you about Bitcoin?
I'd rather not. I'm
okay.
So sorry.
What if he gave you one Litecoin?
I mean...
Oh, now?
Let's talk. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm a consultant. I've been in finance basically a long time. Started out in the biotech arena, and I kind of lost faith in the whole financial system. And then when I found out about Bitcoin, it was like the Wild West again, you know. It just, basically, I just embraced the passion of the developers that really have the people, social entrepreneurs. So I'm here to learn as much as I can. I do accounting and work with mining, startups, miners, and mining contracts and all kinds of things with Bitcoin. So I'm getting into it.
How long have you owned Bitcoins?
Really, just in September. It's a very new thing.
Well, you might have did you give them perfect time then? You got in right before the big, the China boom.
Yeah, well, the truth is that when I started working for the companies, I told them, I don't want that stuff. Don't give me that. And now I'm like, yeah, give me that.
I know, believe me, I had people who were like, hey, let me send you like 30 or 50 just so you can understand it. And I told every single one of them no. You're in public relations? What?
Say, I heard about Bitcoin and I'm very interested, so I was looking for work with a company in the space.
Nice. That works.
I'm interested in Bitcoin.
And I wanted to
learn more
and work for a company in the space.
Yes. Did
right.
you get that? Because I don't remember it already.
All right, I'm here with Adrian. Adrian, what brings you to the Bitcoin Expo?
I wanted to learn more about Bitcoin, so I found some work to learn more about it.
So you currently work for one of the Bitcoin companies? I'm guessing by your T-shirt.
We gotta stop.
I'm like, I can't do
That's
that.
okay.
Who are you with and what brought you here?
My name is Louise Hogarth. I'm with Dream Out Loud Productions, and I'm a documentary filmmaker.
Documentary filmmaker. Okay, what kind of documentary are you guys working on right now?
Working on a documentary called Do Elephants Go to Heaven, which is going to be shooting in South Africa and in America. Our last documentary we shot in South Africa, and we hired crafters who make these bracelets.
Okay.
They're called orphan bracelets. So now this time we're going to do a new bracelet for the elephants to symbolize the poaching, and we're going to pay our crafters in Bitcoin.
Okay, so that's what brought you to that's your connection. So you're going to pay people in Bitcoin, so you guys already have Bitcoins to pay out, or are you guys just getting...
No, we're just getting started. But in South Africa, the banking is very difficult, extremely expensive. In order to get our crafters paid through the bank, we have to take them to the bank, we have to jump through a lot of hoops, we have to do a lot of legal documents, and it's not feasible. And right now I'm locked out of my bank in South Africa. FNB, one of the worst banks in the world. I've been locked out for 3 weeks. I can't pay my crafters. Wow. So with Bitcoin, I could just automatically pay people. And they all have cell phones. They're all on cell, so I think they'll easily adapt, and it'll be a great documentary which will also show just the average American, how easy it is to trade and buy things with Bitcoin.
That's awesome. And then when's the documentary coming out?
In about a year. Do Elephants Go to Heaven?
That's really cool.
I would love to. I can't because
What's up with the fashion statement?
It all started on the Bitcoin Talk forum.
There's very few women, so what brought you here?
Yeah, the restrooms are really easy to get into right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I've had a long-standing interest in alternative currencies or ways of exchanging goods for goods, services for services. So Bitcoin seems to be gaining obviously a fair amount of traction. I thought that was interesting to come down and just see what was going on.
So do you own any now?
I do own Bitcoin. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do, and I've connected in with some folks in my hometown that are way into it. And I'm sort of learning, obviously, as I go along. But I'm looking from a personal standpoint at accepting Bitcoin for professional services as a.
What service is that?
I work in real estate and then also marketing consulting. So.
Okay, that's interesting. So could you sell a house in Bitcoin?
We had that discussion the other day. I don't know yet.
What state do you work in?
In Utah. Well, legally, I don't know. I don't think so yet.
All right, I'm here with Bitcoin Leah. What brought you here to the show?
I'm here with On Bitcoin, which is covering about a bunch of stuff talking about Bitcoin. It's a website. So I'm here interviewing people like you are and talking to people about Bitcoin.
Where can people find the interviews?
The interviews are on onbitcoin.com.
Okay, I'm going to ask you that again.
Yeah.
Where can people find the interviews?
They can find them at onbitcoin.com.
Okay, and how do you own Bitcoins yourself?
Yeah, I actually bought in, about a month and a half ago when it was about $250, $270. So I've made a little bit of money, but I didn't have that much to invest, so I bought maybe 4 coins or something.
Have you noticed at this event there is no women's restroom line because there are no women?
I saw that. Yeah, it's been exciting being the only woman here all day. I feel all special. So it's been a good day. Had a lot of fun here.
Yeah, a lot of men. Well, thank you so much for your time. And this is perfect. We're with Stephanie from Let's Talk Bitcoin. So what brought you to the conference? Do you do interviews?
Yes, I've been doing interviews the whole conference. Let's Talk Bitcoin is a podcast about Bitcoins, and it comes out twice a week. And I've been a part of it for 6 months. That's how long we've been doing the show. So,
how long have you been involved in the Bitcoin market?
Oh, I've been involved for a while, since 2011. I was I was in it pretty early.
Probably the first woman.
I don't know about that.
I noticed what's up with it's just an ocean of men out there, and there's like you and 6 other people who are women.
Well, a lot of people comment on that, and I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I think Bitcoin is for everybody. It's not just for men, it's for everyone, and it has universal appeal. So the best thing we can do to get more women on board is just talk to our friends about it. All genders, everybody from around the world, let's use Bitcoin. I got my first Bitcoins when a friend took the time to give me some coin and teach me how to set up a wallet and stuff. And so I think really that's just the best way to do it.
It's pretty cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. We'll